Paris-Roubaix, the hell of the north, the queen of the classics. It takes a very special rider to win on these bone-juddering cobblestones. You have to be strong, gutsy, and perhaps a little lucky too. Here are 10 riders that we think have what it takes to win the big one. The 2014 winner of this race has a good chance to defend his title on Sunday, especially with Fabian Cancellara and Tom Boonen still nursing injuries. Terpstra rode well at the Ronde van Vlaanderen, taking a creditable second behind a red-hot Alexander Kristoff. We know his sprint isn't the best, so he'll be giving his all to shake his rivals on the way to the velodrome, but he'll be heavily marked, so it certainly won't be easy. It's hard to tell what sort of role Zdenek Stybar will play on Sunday, but we think if the race goes his way, he's got a great chance at landing a big result. Like his win at Strade Bianche shows, he performs best when the terrain gets tough, and there's none tougher than the pavé of northern France. He's looked strong this classic season, often sacrificing himself for Terpstra. Anything can happen on the road to Roubaix, but we expect Stevie will be right at the head of affairs on Sunday. Alexander Kristoff is an unstoppable force at the moment. The KATUSHA rider made history by becoming the first Norwegian to win the Ronde last weekend. He took Scheldeprijs on Wednesday, and now his sights are set on Paris-Roubaix. Should he manage it, Kristoff will have had a spring to make even Cancellara and Boonen jealous. Sunday's Tour of Flanders was a disaster for Sepp VANMARCKE, who missed the move over the Tyenberg and never made it back on. He'll be looking to forget that as soon as possible, and Roubaix will be the Belgian's last chance to make up for what has been so far a disappointing Spring Classics campaign. However, some of his best results have come here, including his second place in 2013, so perhaps the best is yet to come. Paris-Roubaix marks the end of Bradley Wiggins' time with Team Sky, a 5-year period during which he's won the Tour and both the Olympic and World Time Trial Championships. The one thing missing from his palmarès is victory in a one-day monument, and this is the one he's had his sights set on for months. Last year he was written off by many, but managed to top 10. This year he's prepared more specifically, and although he hasn't had a major road result on the lead up to Roubaix, it takes a brave person to bet against Wiggo once he's taken aim. Another man that lives for the cobbles, Lars Boom took victory on stage 5 of the Tour de France last year, a day that will live long in the memory. This year he leads ASTANA in the classics, and going by last week's 6th place at the Tour of Flanders, he looks like he's getting close to his peak at just the right time. Geraint Thomas is a man who can do it all: long climbs, short climbs, stage races, one-day races, and most definitely cobbles. Many have written G off after a performance at Flanders below expectations, but if that was just an off day and he's back to his best at Roubaix, he's going to be a hard man to beat. Runner-up last year, GIANT-ALPECIN's DEGENKOLB returns this time around with a little less pressure on his shoulders. That is of course because he took his first monument victory just a few weeks ago at Milan-San Remo. That doesn't mean he wants it any less though, and judging by his performance at Flanders, he hasn't lost his form. Everybody is wondering when Peter Sagan will win his first monument, and he must be starting to ask himself the same question. He already has 8 top 10s to his name, despite still only being 25. Some are questioning his form, but regardless, it would be foolish to leave him out of our top 10. A punchy rider and one of the best bike handlers in the peloton, Paris-Roubaix should suit him down to the ground. Frustratingly for Greg van Avermaet, he has long been known as the nearly man of cycling. On the flip side, that also makes him cycling's Mr. Consistency. He's reliably in the mix at the big one-day races, and we're expecting that again on Sunday. Could it be the day when he finally takes that huge win? So there's our list. Regardless of who wins though, it's going to be one hell of a race. As always, we want to know your thoughts and your predictions down in the comment section below this video.